Future Ralph here. I forgot to mention in this upcoming video that removing the bands from the Pixel Watch isn't that hard. You just hit the button, it slides off. Then you track and put it right back in. I would actually say that removing the little tiny pin on Galaxy watches and those 20mm bands, that is the most frustrating of switching watches. I would say that. This one, nah, it's similar to what you would do on an Apple Watch. Just like how you got to hit the button on the back of the Apple Watch and then you slide the watch. This is similar to that, but it's not the most frustrating thing at all. All right, on to the video. What's up, everybody? It's Big Ralph TV, and I'm back with another tech video. All right, now this is my official review of the Google Pixel Watch. Okay, now if you saw my unboxing video of all the Google products, you'll notice that this isn't the same watch that I had in that video. So what I did, and what I would say you all should do, is I returned this. I returned the original one that I got because I bought it all together with the Pixel 7 Pro and all of that stuff on release day, and didn't realize initially that Google was going to give me a $200 store credit for anything in the store once I bought the Pixel 7 Pro. So I returned my original Pixel Watch and get the refund off of that, and then I bought this one for $200 off, thus making this watch that's on my wrist right now $150. Can't beat that. All right, $350 versus $150, easy win for $150. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the things that I do not like about this watch. All right, I want to start it off with the negative right out the box, get that right out the way. All right, now the things that I do not like about this Pixel Watch, number one is there's only one size. All right, there's not a 41mm option and a 44mm option. There's just the one 41mm option. And I don't necessarily feel like it needs to be, this big. It doesn't necessarily need to be Galaxy Watch 5 Pro size, but maybe just, 43mm, like a little bigger, or, have one that's the 41 and maybe a 44. Something, just a second option, just in case somebody wanted something bigger, because that was a huge concern for me when I was making the purchase and they were announcing the specs and everything. I said, dang, this Galaxy Watch 5 Pro has multiple sizes. This Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is 45mm. But you could also get the standard Galaxy Watch 5 and multiple sizes. You have the smaller, I believe is 42, and then you have a 44. So they give you size ranges if you need to have a bigger one, or you're a bigger individual and you need bigger sizes. Samsung gives you multiple sizes, whereas Google only gave you the one. So that's one of the things that I don't like regarding this Pixel Watch. All right, as you can see, there's a bit of a difference there. The second thing that I don't like about this Pixel Watch on my wrist is the battery life. And I know that's one thing that all the tech reviewers and anybody who has even mentioned this watch has brought up, and that's the battery life. Now, I'm not saying that the battery life is trash. I won't say that at all. Because when I had my Apple Watch Series 7, my Apple Watch Series 6, the Apple Watch Series 3, I had to charge all of those watches every night, if not maybe every other night. Like, I could possibly get a day and a half out of the Apple Watches when I had the iPhone, right? But that's about what I'm getting with this. I'm getting about a full day of use to maybe a day and a half. And what I do for any watch, I don't use any smartwatch that I get with always on display on. It's off here. Look, flip it, it comes on. Turn it away, you know what I mean? It's off now. So I don't have that set on for any watch. See, it's turning off when it goes away from me. So I don't do that. Galaxy Watch, Apple Watch, Pixel Watch, I don't leave always on display on for any of them. And that helps extend the battery. When I say that I don't like the battery life on the Pixel Watch, I'm comparing it to this. Only to this. Because this Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is getting almost 5 days of battery life. Okay? I'm getting a solid 4.5, and if I really wanted to push it, I could hit 5 days on this Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. I don't know another watch that's like this, a smartwatch, Apple Watch Ultra, Pixel Watch, this Galaxy Watch, the other standard Galaxy watches. I don't know of another watch that's hitting those numbers. So in comparison to this only, this battery life is a bit of a disappointment. And actually, that's the end of my dislikes. There's not very much that I've noticed over the last week of using a Pixel Watch that I don't like. I haven't scratched anything up. It's not damaged. It's comfortable on my wrist. Everything works the way that it should. So those two things I can't ignore that. I can't say that, oh man, it's not that big of a deal. But let me get into the things that I do like. The things that I do like. I know that I just said that I wish that they gave me more size options. But one of the things that I do like happens to be the size. And when I say I do like the size, what I'm including in that now is the weight as well. Let me take it off my wrist so I can show you all. In comparison, here, this watch, this Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is a lot heavier. Look at the thickness between the two. This is a big bulky thing right here. Big bulky watch in comparison to this. Alright? It's not nearly as bulky as this is. So this is really comfortable on my wrist. Even though it is a little bit smaller as far as the display, it's really comfortable to wear on my wrist. And I don't even like the rubber kind of watch bands. I really don't like them. That's why I got this one. And this one is really comfortable. But I haven't really mind wearing this one. This rubber one. Haven't really had an issue wearing it. Alright? But the size on the wrist factor for me has been one of the things that I actually like a lot about this watch. It's comfortable. And one thing that I like about smartwatches is I like for them to not feel like they're there. Like if I constantly turn my wrist and I can feel it, that's going to get annoying for me. And while most of the time I can kind of ignore this, it's still a heavy sumbitch. Not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is a heavy watch. So I do like that this is light, and most of the time I barely notice it. Another thing that I like about the Google Pixel Watch is the Fitbit integration. Now, when I asked Google to make a Pixel Watch 5 years ago in 2017, one of the things that I mentioned was for them to have Fitbit integration. I don't believe at that time that Google had purchased Fitbit yet, but I was hoping that they did. And I said, Google, go buy Fitbit and just combine forces and make the Pixel Watch off of that. And they did. At that time, I was using the Fitbit Ionic, and I was doing the Fitbit challenges with my friends and everything. So I really wanted to stay on the Fitbit side. This was before I tried an Apple Watch and started doing the Apple challenges. And my wife and I were doing challenges on Samsung watches as well. But back then I was really heavy on the Fitbit and Fitbit challenges. And I just like that I can, get back into the challenges and get back into the Fitbit app and track everything like that. Check the calories and everything that you're burning on there and keep track of that a lot easier. I'm a little bit behind on steps right now. Yesterday I didn't wear this. I was wearing the Galaxy watch, so don't judge me. Those of you who are in my challenge right now, I'm a little bit behind, but I'm gonna get you guys next week. I really enjoy the whole Fitbit experience, and I'm not so much worried about the Fitbit items that are behind the paywall. I don't really care for that. It shows me my sleep tracking. It shows me the workouts that I needed to see. It shows me the days that, how I was sleeping and the amount of time that I was getting, my sleep score. It's showing me all of that on here. Oops, I held too long. It's showing me everything on here that I need for sleep tracking. I get roughly 6 hours, 7 hours a night. It's showing me that on here. This is all the information that I need. So I'm not mad about that. Does exactly what I was hoping it would do. I have about a 75 on the sleep score right now. So I can definitely do better on that. I need to get that up a little bit, get a little bit more sleep. But my average is about 6 hours and 17 minutes. That's not terrible. That's not too bad. Another thing that I like about the Pixel Watch is the fluidity. All right. Now everything that I needed to do, it does it. Swipe there, I can see my steps. Swipe there, I can see my heart rate. So on and so forth. Here's my exercises there. If I wanted to get an exercise started, log into Fitbit there. Here's today's date. Here's the calendar. I don't have anything going on. Everything works the way that it should. I can go the other direction and you can see what's going on here. And it's just smooth. It's a smooth experience. Here's all my options and settings if I wanted to set anything there. And I love this particular watch face. I really like this one. This one is really nice. So it does everything that I want it to do. Is it better than this one? Not necessarily. Would I say it's better? No. Because the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is really awesome. Alright? It is really a great smartwatch. But I will say that between the two, the Pixel Watch is smoother. It runs a lot more smoothly than the Galaxy Watch. Does this one do a lot more and have a lot more features? Absolutely. Absolutely. But just like the phones, sometimes you just gotta have stock Android. And it's gonna feel better and it's gonna run more smoothly than the Samsung option. That's all. So the last thing that I like the most about this Pixel Watch is just the way that it looks, the style. This is definitely Google's answer to the Apple Watch. This is a very distinct watch, a very distinct smartwatch, and it's smooth. You can wear this watch with anything. Maybe switch out the band. You can wear it dressed up. You can wear it dressed down, shorts, t-shirt, but with a different band, just like you see people wear the Apple Watch all the time. I can see myself wearing this watch the same way. All right. This Galaxy Watch, sure, I do that. I wear it in any kind of situation, for sure. But this just looks more stylish. Look at that. This just looks more stylish on the wrist than this does. This looks like this is some kind of tech. This is a smartwatch. You want to work out with this. You might want to smack somebody over the head with this, because this is a heavy watch. I'm not gonna lie to you about it. But I'm a big dude, so that's why I got this one, and I'm not mad at it. I like this watch a lot. But this watch alone, I don't feel like it's something that would keep me on Team Samsung. Whereas, say, the Apple Watch was the main driver of keeping me with an iPhone. It was like a big part of being in the Apple ecosystem was having the Apple Watch. I feel like the Pixel Watch is the equal to that. It is a big driving force to keep somebody on Team Pixel. All right? You're going to want to have a Pixel phone. You're going to want to have Pixel Buds. You're going to want to have Pixel Watch. All right? This is the equivalent to having an Apple Watch if you have this phone. 100% to me, they go hand in hand. All right? So this is what's keeping me here. Not to mention, the amazing phone. But having this now, this was the missing piece, I feel like, to Team Pixel, was they didn't have a watch. And now they do. And not only do they have a watch, but they have a hell of a watch. There's a hell of a first attempt. Could it be better? Absolutely. Is it perfect? No, absolutely not. It's far from perfect. If it could have somewhere near the battery life that this has, man, it'd be killing the game. If we had maybe a 43 millimeter option or a 44 millimeter option, plus that battery life, oh, that'd be ridiculous. But to say that it's bad or that it's trash, no, absolutely not. Hell of a first attempt by Google on making their first smartwatch. And the future looks bright. It can only get better from here. All right? But that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way. And I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.